The Alldus podcast is brought to you by Alldus International, supplying your expert AI and digital transformation staffing needs across the US and Europe. Today, you are listening to our ServiceNow series, where we interview the best and brightest of the industry to share their story, advice, and views on the exciting world of ServiceNow and digital transformation.
Hello everybody, it's Mark Kelly here, Chief Customer Officer and co-founder of Alldus, part of our Alldus ServiceNow series. I'm very happy to welcome Kunal Kapoor. Kunal is a Global Director of Partnerships, Sales and Strategy at Microsoft. Thank you very much for joining us on the show tonight, Kunal.
Thank you, Mark. Great to be here.
Kunal, I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview about your background, and then I'm going to ask you for some additional details. So Kunal is a winner of multiple prestigious awards during his 5 years at Microsoft. Kunal is Global Partnership Director, overseeing the global investment, sales, and partnership strategies for growth for two of the largest tech companies on our planet, Microsoft and ServiceNow. He's also leading a global team of partner development managers, steering and influencing millions in ecosystem revenues through Microsoft's fast-growing ServiceNow business unit. During his 18 years of experience of leadership in digital and cloud transformation sales roles, he's been driving strategy and execution spanning all aspects of business model and product development, launch, marketing, sales, and partner development. He holds an MBA from Columbia Business School, a master's in computer science from NY Tech, and a bachelor's in computer engineering from Nagpur University in India. Dedicated to giving back to our community, Kunal is a member of the board for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and in New Jersey's chapter, and a board advisor for Murakusa LLC, a cybersecurity advisory firm. In addition, he dedicates his philanthropy in terms of time and fundraising to girlchildvicry.org. Kunal, thank you again for joining us. Tell us a little about your role at Microsoft and what your role's responsibility encompasses.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Mark, again for the opportunity. So my role today, I'm overseeing the global partnership strategy and sales for ServiceNow and Microsoft business unit at Microsoft, and also hyper-focused to make ServiceNow the top partner amongst the top 3 strategic global ISV partnerships at Microsoft. So what it means is responsibility is to drive sales and top line growth between the two businesses, between ServiceNow and Microsoft, and look at the partnership 360 holistically.
And how did you get first introduced to ServiceNow?
Yeah, and that's a funny story, Mark. I knew ServiceNow back when they were a 200 plus people company, and I'm not going to date myself by telling you the year that it was, but I was a management consultant at the time, and my engagements were recommending ITSM products as part of IT optimization engagements. Fast forward to early January 2022, I was offered an opportunity to help establish the ServiceNow business unit at Microsoft. I was super excited, and what helped me make the decision was that I had already seen from the sidelines the amazing impact ServiceNow has been driving with customers. And while I regret not buying their stocks at the IPO time when I knew of them at a small company, I was not going to make the same mistake again by missing this opportunity of working with them. And rarely in our field of work, you get an opportunity to come at the foundation layer or the ground floor of the partnership and be able to run this like a startup from ground up, to turn this single engine Cessna into a rocket ship where I feel we are today with the Now partnership.
Yeah, when I think about the opportunity at that stage, you could be thinking, what if? But you are part of the journey now, which is great. When we look at some of the macro trends driving digitalization, and obviously companies are feeling some of the headwinds that we're involved in at the moment, what are you noticing currently in your sector area of specialization?
Yeah, when I look at it from the lens of the partnership, I'll sum it and keep it very short in 3 words, and happy to double click into it if you'd like, Mark. The 3 words: Azure OpenAI, cybersecurity, and process automation. Those are the 3 areas where we can feel layers after layers of growth and what is triggering the digital transformation with customers.
Yeah, and each of those three areas, I think we could actually have a separate podcast on, or multiple separate podcasts on them, because they're such exciting times. When we look
Exactly.
at the ServiceNow platform, why do you think it's the platform of choice in your sector of specialization?
Yeah. So ServiceNow is a cloud-based platform, right? It offers a wide range of solutions for managing IT, HR, customer service, security, and other business functions. It also provides a centralized, automated approach to managing workflows and processes, enabling organizations to increase efficiency, improve service quality, and reduce costs. Now, ServiceNow is preferred, in my opinion, because of the flexibility and scalability more than anything else. It can be customized to meet the specific needs of different industries and different business types, from small businesses to large enterprises. They also offer a wide range of integrations, selfishly with Microsoft solutions, to business applications and platforms, which further enhances the versatility of the solution. Another advantage of ServiceNow is the user-friendly interface and the intuitive design, which makes it easy and very simple for users to navigate and utilize the platform, right? ServiceNow provides extensive support and resources for users, including training. And you may have heard about the Rise Up program, Mark. That's their train million users by 2024, essentially. And as part of it, they're building the strong community which can help users quickly learn and master that platform. So overall, from my perspective, ServiceNow's combination of flexibility, scalability, usability, and support to make a popular choice for organizations enables it to streamline the business processes and therefore increase the efficiency and effectiveness of the platform for users. And that makes it top choice for the customers.
It feels like the last 6 months have just been like a juggernaut of all the new introductions of how technology is really acting as an enabler for success. So many possibilities. As I mentioned before, we could be speaking about Azure, ChatGPT, and ServiceNow. Just a wealth of opportunities within the business. What's exciting you most about that within the platform and your sector?
I mean, as you said, Mark, there's been amazing amount of growth. ServiceNow as a company itself is riding this platform of innovation, right? I should say, wave of innovation, essentially. And one of the key strengths of ServiceNow's platform is the ability to streamline and automate workflows across different departments and functions within an organization. That would include your IT service management, your traditional IT service management product portfolio, but also extends into HR service delivery, customer service management, security operations, and so much more. So by providing the single system of record for all the processes, ServiceNow can help organizations to break down silos and achieve greater visibility and efficiency. Now, combine that to Microsoft Azure capabilities. You have an amazing solution between the two organizations, thereby helping customers break down that cloud silo as they're adapting that digital transformation and accelerate their cloud adoption journey, combining the power of Microsoft and ServiceNow. Another exciting aspect of the ServiceNow platform is the ability to integrate with a wide range of third-party tools and systems. So, as an example, we have an integration for ServiceNow with Dynamics CRM, with Power BI, with Teams. So, these integrations make it easier for customers to adapt both sides between Microsoft and ServiceNow. This makes it also possible to extend the capabilities of the platform and build custom solutions that meet specific business needs for our customers, joint customers. The platform also provides a wide range of tools and developers, including a low-code application development environment, enables faster, more agile development of custom applications and workflows. So there's a lot more to double click into it, right? In addition, ServiceNow's commitment to innovation and continuous improvement, as I was talking about, they do these 2 family releases per year and several smaller releases throughout. It helps customers constantly be adding new capabilities and receiving new capabilities. This includes the integration of emerging technologies like AI. We talked a little bit about it earlier. Artificial intelligence and machine learning can help further automate and optimize these workflows, improve the user experience for both employees and customers. So overall, ServiceNow's platform is highly valued by organizations for the ability to drive that digital transformation, improve operational efficiency, and enhance the customer and employee experience.
If we delve into a little bit of detail where we've got examples that of from partnership from a project perspective for people listening in, could any come to mind how kind of how value is being added so that people can now feel like, oh, actually, I didn't necessarily think a value like that could be added within the platform and MS.
Yeah, I think one of the marquee solutions is actually our Teams virtual agent with ServiceNow. And you you have Teams and you have ServiceNow interfaces. Now you provide the same functionality for a user within Teams virtual agent, so they are able to use the Teams interface as a single system of record for requesting their approval tickets or their new devices, or they needed to be onboarded, and manager can put a request for onboarding that user. So all that could be done within that single pane of glass, making it easier for customers and users to not jump between different systems. So that flexibility that we talked about, Mark, earlier, right, that comes into play again here, right? And it scales the ability for a user to not be able to managing two different interfaces, but stay within that single interface, have the functionality and the power of ServiceNow by using the regular Teams interface that they're used to.
If we look at opportunities, well, what's kind of coming down the track as well, tell us about some of the key opportunities from Microsoft and the Now partnership from the global systems integrators.
Yeah, I think the ServiceNow Microsoft partnership offers several benefits to our system integrators, right? We always talk about ServiceNow has a great partner ecosystem. Microsoft has a huge partner ecosystem. So bringing the two powerhouses together, what is the benefit to the end system integrators that are part of this partner to partner network between us, right? So there are four essentially in my view, and I'll double click into each of them. But the four are expanded customer base, access to comprehensive set of tools, reducing development time and cost, and improving customer satisfaction. So when you talk about expanding customer base, with the partnership between Microsoft and ServiceNow, it brings system integrators an opportunity to offer the services to a broader customer base that use both ServiceNow and Microsoft technologies. This can help them reach more customers and grow their business in new markets that where we are going and taking our joint offerings to, right? So the second one is access to a comprehensive set of tools. The partnership offers system integrators tools that they can use to develop and implement solutions for their customers. This includes ServiceNow's platform for Microsoft Azure, as well as integrations between the two platforms. The third one, Mark, is reduced development time and cost. Leveraging pre-built integrations and solutions that combine ServiceNow and Microsoft technologies, system integrators can now deliver solutions to customers more quickly at a lower cost, right? Truly what we call these days do more with less. So that is what it is. Improved customer satisfaction is the fourth one, in my opinion. So leveraging capabilities of the platform and technologies between the two companies, system integrators can take that help and provide customers an improved operation and workflow, leading to increased efficiency, productivity, and customer satisfaction. So overall, the ServiceNow and Microsoft partnership can provide system integrators with access to powerful set of tools, technologies that can help the business grow and deliver value to their customers.
And we're slightly moving on to a different subject, but I think it's just as important. Key advice for building and maintaining a winning ServiceNow team, and maybe any success stories or challenges that come to mind.
Yeah, I think so. As I was saying earlier, I started this journey last year, early last year with ServiceNow, and we've been on this rocket ship for the last 1+ year now. So the one key advice or a couple of key advices I would say is be ready for continuous change and the ability to drive transformation at warp speed in order to keep up with the rapid pace of innovation, which is being driven between both companies, which is where the power of Azure and ServiceNow comes together. So combining the power of Azure OpenAI, as an example, with ServiceNow's robust workflow automation capabilities, we are planning to take organizations to new level of efficiencies. We will run the Now platform on the secure, reliable, compliant Azure cloud, and that's the catalyst for accelerating innovation worldwide. So as you're thinking about how do you take advantage of working with ServiceNow and Microsoft, be ready for that, matching that pace and bringing your very best to drive and ride on this layer and wave of innovation.
What's next for the platform?
That's a loaded question. So there's a lot more opportunity and upside coming up as we gear up for having Now Platform running on Azure in US commercial and US gov markets. We recently made those announcements publicly. It also enables us for faster integration and adoption of Azure OpenAI capabilities, as you may have heard all the buzzword around ChatGPT 3.5, 4, right? So there's a lot more coming from an AI machine learning aspect to this partnership. Now, I will not be able to reveal much more just yet because I want to keep something in reserve. So you can call me back for the next podcast too, Mark.
You've been listening to the Alldus podcast, part of our ServiceNow series. I've had the pleasure of speaking to Kunal Kapoor. Kunal is Global Director of Partnerships and Sales and Strategy at Microsoft. Kunal, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Alldus podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. We are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and any Android podcast of choice. You can also head over to our website, www.alldus.com, to listen to more podcasts, view our open roles, and stay up to date with industry news. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for more great episodes coming very soon.